Who are you?
So my name is Melissa Sage. I work full-time in medicine, work in cardiology right now. I was married for 28 years, found myself getting divorced a few years ago. I found out he had been cheating on me. I always thought I was a very strong person, but when I found out about the affair, my whole world fell out from under me, and I didn't even know how to function at that point. And I used to think, oh, someone was cheated on, just get over it. It's not that easy. You can't think, you can't focus, you can't operate in a normal way. I blamed everything on myself, even though it was his choice to do what he did. We also had 4 dogs who were like my children, so I was fighting to keep them and not give them up. So it was a cost because they're big labs. He was supposed to help out with that, and the money for that was iffy at best. When I filed for divorce, I didn't expect him to just take all his money when he left, or I figured there would be some protection for me. But because I didn't have the official divorce finalized yet, there wasn't. And I was just trying to cover the bills, mostly to keep the house over and the roof over my head and the dog's head. I was using my credit card so much and just maxing everything out because I couldn't survive any other way. And the telephone calls were just nonstop from the credit card companies, and I was barely making the minimums, because with credit cards, you think making minimum payments, you're paying them off. You'll never pay them off. And then my interest rate was climbing up above 30%. When you get yourself into debt like that, there's a stigma around it that you're a bad person or you don't want to pay your bills. It's even, I think, harder because I work so hard and I work full time and I'm educated, but it's not a case of knowing better, it's a case of survival. I actually just done a Google search online at like 2 in the morning because I wasn't sleeping, and I was like, you have to do something. So I had Googled credit counseling, and that's how I came up with you guys, and you had great reviews. So I actually filled out the form online that night, and a counselor called me in the morning. They've just been so accommodating and working with me and my creditors to get my payments down and my mostly interest rates down. After everything I've gone through, there's just a big burden taken off my shoulders. So everything is just lighter and I feel more hopeful. So my bouts of depression and triggers and anxiety are fading. I sleep at night. I'm not up worrying constantly about who's gonna call me all day long wanting my credit card payment. It's just been amazing to have that stress taken off of you. The relief I felt when I realized, okay, I will be debt-free. There's nothing better to me than wanting to be debt-free. Thank you, American Consumer Credit Counseling.
To hear more uplifting stories about the many lives we've impacted, please hit the subscribe button.